Hey babes, welcome back. If you want to see how I achieved this flawless install, stay tuned. And by the way, I want to give a super shout out to all my new subscribers. What's up, y'all? I'm making a change today. The liquor been taking the pain away. I heard you was giving your chain away. That's kind of like giving your fame away. What's wrong with you? All right, jumping right into it. I will be installing this 5x5 closure wig today. This wig is from Amazon. It's from the hair company Muokass. I thought it was on the bag that I showed previously, but I was dead wrong. But I'll leave the link in the description. This wig ran me about $190. I know it definitely wasn't anything over $200, so I'll say about $190. I can't remember if I got 26 or 28. I'm just going to say 26 to be on the safe side. This hair was good. The only thing that I will say is there was a little bit of shedding. I really don't like that. This wig was plucked and bleached by Muokass, of course. And if you guys want any more extra details on plucking and bleaching, I do have a video about 2 videos back, and I go into detail about all that. But other than that, I'll give this hair a 7 out of 10, and let's install. So because we want our wig to look like our scalp, we are going to add either foundation or concealer, whichever you have that matches your skin tone. You're going to apply that to your ball cap, and then you're going to apply that to your wig as well. And after I do that, I like to place the wig on my head a little bit just to see how everything blends. And then once I like how everything is, I'm just going to clean up that area that my closure is going to go. I'm going to clean up that area with some alcohol, just because you may have any like dirts or oils or makeup in my case, and you don't want that to affect how the glue applies to your lace. So make sure you clean it with some alcohol, ladies. Get that dirt off. Next, I want to mark how far I want to put my glue down. So I just take a brown lip liner. That is what works best for me. And I just make 4 little dots along my forehead where my closure is. So when I apply my lace, I'm not doing it too low and I'm not doing it too far back. Next, I'm going in with my Ghost Bond glue, and I'm just going to apply that. I'm going to do that like on top and behind of those dots, and I'm just going to mark it. Not a lot. You don't need a lot. A little goes a long way. And I'm just going to pat that on there, and then I'm going to take the end of my rat tail comb, and I'm just going to spread that out evenly. And I'm going to do this 3 different times, and each time before I go in with the next dot of glue, I'm going to make sure that it's nice and clear, because if it's not, that could affect how my lace lays as well. Hey, yeah, I got one lawyer, got one in that day, the only 2, man. How many times have I told you the truth, man? How many nights I've been woke, swerving them potholes, not trying to follow the wheels. Once your glue is nice and tacky and clear, no white spots, you are going to lay that lace directly on top. See how those marks come in handy? You're going to lay that lace directly on top of that glue. And then I like to press that in with a comb or my finger. Do whatever works for you. I know some people say don't use your finger. Use your finger if that works. And you just want to press that lace into that glue. And I do this just a couple times. Make sure I get it nice and steady. And then I wrap that with my elastic band. Hey. Whoa. Sorry, Lunari. Hey. While my glue lace, whatever, is melting, I'm just gonna go in with my flat irons and press my hair out. I'm just going for a simple straight look, nothing too extra. I wanted this install to just be as simple as possible. So straight hair. And I let that band sit for about 30 minutes. Then after that, I just undo it, let it come off. And now I want to start cutting that lace off. So I'm going to start by cutting off those tabs that are on the sides. They can sometimes bulk up your wig and you don't want that. And then I'm just going to take some scissors and cut down the middle of the lace just to make it easier, just so I could do one side and the other. And as you can see, I'm just holding down that piece of lace and then using some type of razor and then just cutting as I'm pulling. So I'm like cutting as I'm pulling. By the way, I've been asked if you can use that lace that I'm cutting off again once you cut it off. No, you cannot. So after you cut that off, that's it. That's a wrap. Like, that piece is going with the wind. They want to know how I'm living my day-to-day life in a regular season. Well, summer all I did was rest, okay? And New Year's all I did was stretch, okay? And Valentine's Day I had sex, okay? We'll see what's about to happen next, okay? Okay, we'll see what's about to happen next, okay? Okay, we'll see what's about to happen. Hey. I'm just plucking off any hairs that are in my way. I'm trying not to touch it with my fingers as much, so I'm going in with tweezers. And as I finish cleaning up my front, I'm just going to section and comb out my baby hairs. I'm actually going to try to pay attention this time and not make them all uneven as last time. Y'all real fake for not saying that in the comments. Y'all could have told me my baby hairs was off. I wouldn't have been mad. I would have laughed because they was off. They was off, okay? So after I separate my baby hairs, I like to separate the hairs from the rest of the hair because they can get tangled up pretty fast. So I just put it in a little hole. Don't knot up your hair and then ask me what to do. I don't know. I did knot mine up, so I don't understand how you can knot yours up. But I'm going to take that same concealer I used earlier and I'm just going to apply that to the top of my lace. And just to make it more flat, I'm going to go in with my hot comb. I'm going to go with the hot comb with the baby hairs, and also I'm going to hot comb some of that hair on top too, just to give it a more natural and flatter look. Okay, we'll see what's about to happen next, okay, we'll see what's about to happen. Hey, we'll see what's about to happen. Hey, we'll see what's about to happen. I'm making a change today. The liquor been taking the pain away. I heard you was giving your chain away. That's kind of like giving your fame away. What's wrong with you? I'm also going to tweeze those baby hairs a little bit. I like them thick, but I don't want them too thick. So I like to tweeze them a little bit. And then I also tweeze the other section of the hair as well to give it a natural look. I'm making a change today. The liquor been taking the pain away. I heard you was giving your chain away. That's kind of like giving your fame away. What's wrong with you? I sit in a box where the owners do. A boss is a road that I've grown into. I love you to death, but I told
told you the truth. I can't just be with you, I'm only you. Yeah, I got one Virgil, got one in that day, it's the only two. Man, how many times have I shown it through? Man, how many nights I've been woke, swerving in potholes, not trying to fuck up the wheels on the road, okay? Funny how life goes, he thought he was sick, now we wiping his nose, okay? Soon as you give him your soul, you blow up and they say you're selling your soul, okay? They want my life exposed, they want to know about the highs and lows.
Next, I'm going to go in with this Tresemme Extra Hold Hairspray, and I'm just going to apply that along my lace and above my baby hairs. And I couldn't reach my hair dryer, so I just had to use my little fan. And I wanted to let that hairspray dry a little bit before I applied my band. So I let this dry for like maybe 3 minutes, and then I apply my elastic band.
That I've grown into. I love you to death, but I told you the truth. Hey, yeah, I got one lawyer, got one in that day, the only two. Man, how many times have I told you the truth? Man, how many nights I've been woke, swerving in potholes, not trying to fuck up the bills or fuck up the deals. I'm posted to stop home, it's me, the house, and the twins, it's only the real. I'm moving way too humble, easy and handed it off, I still got no fumbles. I'm on a hot 100, numero uno, this one ain't come with a bundle. I'm in the win, a million.
So I let my headband sit for about an extra 10 minutes. Then after that, I like to comb out my baby hairs because they probably got a little flat from that second headband. So I like to comb them out and then cut them to the desired length that I want. And then from there, I'm going to take my flat irons. I think they're like a 1/2 inch for flat irons. I'm going to take them and I'm going to curl them in an upright position. I like the way that the curling iron makes the curls extra fluffy, so that's why I always choose a curling iron. If I was going for something flat, I would just lay my baby hairs down, but I like that whole curl effect. Now I'm going in with that same Tresemme hairspray from before, and I'm just tapping that on to the top part of the hair. You don't want to push that product all the way through because it can make it look really fake, that fake looking type hair. So that's why you don't want to press that hairspray all the way through, or any type of product you put on your baby hairs. Never press it all the way through. Always apply it to the top. And what I'm doing here is I'm just taking my comb and pretty much using that comb and going in a C shape. That's how you create your baby hairs. So just move your comb in a C shape and you'll get that desired look that you're looking for. The only reason I used my fingers for this was because I wanted that little extra curl that was there. You don't have to use your fingers. I was just being extra.
Hey, yeah, I got one lawyer, got one in that day, the only two. Man, how many times have I told you the truth? Man, how many nights I've been woke, swerving in potholes, not trying to fuck up the wheels or fuck up the deals. I'm posted to stop home, it's me, the house, and the twins, it's only the real. I'm moving way too humble, easy and handed it off, I still got no fumbles. I'm on a hot 100, numero uno, this one ain't come with a bundle. I'm in the win, a million in chocolate chips, and that's just how my cookie crumble. I put a skirt on the whip and a crown on the seats, but there's no need to dress up the numbers, ayy.
Once I have my desired style on the one side, I'm just going to do that same exact approach over on the other side. Remember to use my comb and put that in a C shape. And if you want to be like me and add any extra curls, just define that curl a little bit with your finger.
Hey, we'll see what's about to happen. Hey, we'll see what's about to happen. I'm making a change today. The liquor been taking the pain away. I heard you was giving your chain away.
And just to flatten those baby hairs down, I'm just going to go in with my headband. This was the first time I actually tried it, so I don't know. But I just wanted to flatten them down, so I just put my headband back over.
Hey.
Aquarius made this.
I'm making a change today. The liquor been taking the pain away. I heard you was giving your chain away. That's kind of like giving your fame away. What's wrong with you? I sit in a box where the owners do. A boss is a road that I've grown into. I love you to death, but I told you the truth. I can't just be with you.
And And now I'm just gonna go in with some Touch Up Root Spray in the color black. We're just gonna get that part to look a little bit more natural. And then after that, I'm going to use that same concealer from earlier, and I'm just going to go in to define that part a little bit more.
Well, summer all I did was rest, okay? And New Year's all I did was stretch, okay? And Valentine's Day I had sex, okay? We'll see what's about to happen next, okay? Okay, okay, we'll see what's about to happen next, okay? Okay, okay, we'll see what's about to happen. Hey, hey, we'll see what's about to happen. Hey, we'll see what's about to happen. I'm making a change today. The liquor been taking the pain away. I heard you was giving your chain away. That's kind of like giving your fame away. What's wrong with you? I sit in a box where the owners do. A boss is a road that I've grown into. I love you to death, but I told you the truth.
Next, I'm going to take my wax stick, and then I'm going to apply that to the top of the wig. And then the parts where my baby hairs are, I'm going to apply that wax to there as well. And then I'm going to take my hot comb and just press that heat into there just to get it to look as natural as possible and nice and flat. Y'all know I don't do no bulky wigs.
I put a skirt on a whip and a crown on a 6, but there's no need to dress up the numbers. Hey, hey, yeah, but I guess they must have their reasons. They wanna know how I'm living my day-to-day life in the regular season. Well, summer all I did was rest, okay? And New Year's all I did was stretch, okay? And Valentine's Day I had sex, okay? We'll see what's about to happen next, okay? Okay, okay, we'll see what's about to happen next, okay? Okay, okay, we'll see what's about to happen. Hey, hey, we'll see what's about to happen. Hey, we'll see what's about to happen. I'm making a change today. The liquor been taking the pain away. I heard you was giving your chain away. That's kind of like giving your fame away. What's wrong with you? I sit in a... Whoa. Hey. Whoa.
Sorry, Lunari.
Hey. Hey.
And this is the final look for the install. Like I said before, I will give this hair a 7 out of 10 only because it did shed a lot. But other than that, the hair was really smooth. I like the lace on this hair. This was probably the best lace I ever had for a wig. And it was off of Amazon. You already know how I get down. But continue to like, comment, and subscribe, ladies. And I will see you in my next video.
Soon as you give them your soul, you blow up and they say you're selling your soul, okay? They want my life exposed, they want to know about the highs and lows. Well, summer all I did was rest, okay? And New Year's all I did was stretch, okay? And Valentine's Day I had sex, okay? We'll see what's about to happen next, okay? Okay, okay, we'll see what's about to happen next, okay? Okay, okay, we'll see what's about to happen. Hey, hey, we'll see what's about to happen. Hey, we'll see what's about to happen. I'm making a change today. The liquor been taking the pain away. I heard you was giving your chain away. That's kind of like giving your fame away. What's wrong?